Yes, so welcome to Vasily's Garden, folks. Is leaf mulch good or bad for your garden? Well, for those who don't garden and love watching my little episodes, let's talk about leaf mulch, because we're at the end of winter and no doubt you'll have lots of leaves lying around in your garden if you've got deciduous trees like I have. And I've got a heap of them on this property, doing my bloody head in. But anyway, now, if you've got leaf mulch scattered around, yes, it will decompose slowly over time. On lawn areas like we have over here around the edges of the garden, but ideally you should be gathering it up, as I should be, and then stockpiling it and letting it decompose. Now let me show you a little pile that I did a while ago, unintentionally to turn it into compost, but I needed to just clear up the area so I could mow the lawns, and that's what I did today. But I found a little pile that I did probably a few weeks ago, and then I went to hit it with a rake and it wouldn't move. And you think there's grass growing through it all, but underneath it, no, it looks like dog poo, but it isn't. It is a little bit slimy and wet, but it's decomposing and it's working its way into becoming organic matter. So this becomes a carbon once it dries out, and you can add this into your garden. Not like this. Remember, your leaf mulch needs to decompose completely, break down into organic matter so it almost looks like soil. And look, who's trying to get away? Look at that, see that? They're composters. These are little machines that come up here and break it all down. Now, I found one and I'm sure we'll find plenty more hiding around here. So that's what they do. The worms will compost it down, and we're talking about composting worms. You can put some grass clippings in there, clover if you like, but the idea is to bring it all together in one big stockpile like that, and mound it up and press it and then hydrate it and leave it. Now you can turn it over if you like. I haven't with this little pile, and it's only a little pile, but you can end up gathering a lot of leaves in next to no time and making one big cubic metre of it. If you've got a compost bin, you can either mix it into your existing bin with the other materials, organic materials, whether you've got soil in there, manures, kitchen scraps and the like, or you can have a dedicated area for your leaf mulch to decompose. It's nice to add a little bit of soil just to dry it out a bit, but it does definitely need the moisture to start breaking down. And over time, this is going to become beautiful, rich organic food for your garden bed. So, folks, get around and gather up the leaves. Leaving your leaf mulch on your lawns and garden beds like that, yes, it will decompose, but it really will take a lot longer to happen, and you won't get the full benefit of it becoming organic matter when it's stockpiled like this. It needs to be dried out completely, so don't go placing it onto your garden bed, and it needs to break down completely. And if you want to speed up the process, here's a little tip. Run over it with your lawnmower a few times. Smaller the particle, the quicker it breaks down. And a little bit of water stockpiled in the corner where it gets plenty of sunlight, and before you realise, you've got your own homemade compost straight out of your garden, off your tree and shrubs. Check out our website, vasilysgarden.com, because if you can't make it, you can buy it on our website. That's vasilysgarden.com. We've got compost, planting mix and cocoa pith ready to go straight into your garden and pots and planters. From me, Vasily, Maresi.